It is good to be with you. I'm Christine Johnson. We begin here at 6 with the heavy snow that has blanketed the entire tri-state area. Some places seeing more than 30 inches of snow in our second big snowstorm of the year. All across the area, we have been tracking the roads and public transit to make sure that you can get around safely. Let's take a look live here at Middle Village, Queens. This is from our First Alert weather tracker, and you can see some of the main roads are actually pretty clear, but you can still see the moisture there on the roads, and that could cause some problems as the temperatures dip. So here are the big headlines at this 6 o'clock hour. City schools will be reopened tomorrow for in-person learning. Catholic schools, though, on Staten Island will be closed. Alternate side parking is suspended through March 1st. NJ Transit and the LIRR remain suspended. We have just learned, though, that the LIRR will restore service on 6 branches starting at 4 a.m. tomorrow. We have team coverage here for you at 6 across the state tonight, across the tri-state area, I should say. Let's begin with meteorologist Scott Padgett. He's in our virtual studio with the latest on the conditions and what we have ahead of us, Scott.
Hey there, KJ. Yeah, right now we can kind of breathe a little bit for us as far as the snow falling is concerned, but where's our temperature sitting right now? We're sitting at 34 degrees, so that 34 degree helped some of the roads for us. Not all of them, but it helped us out just a bit. But once we said that temperature drop below the freezing mark, we're going to have refreezing. Let's talk about some of the headlines that we can expect as we go through the next 24 to 36 hours. So the snow is mostly ended. Blizzard warning was canceled right after 5 o'clock. So now looking ahead, dangerous road conditions again with that refreezing for tonight. That snow, some of the areas that's melted just a little bit. We want you to keep that in mind as our temperatures for tonight will continue to drop their way down into the 20s. But let's talk about how much snow we saw for us. So you can see Central Islip, 31 inches of snow. Lyndhurst, 30.7. Carlstadt, 27.9. Freehold, about 26. These are some of the bigger numbers that we've seen since yesterday. Bethpage, about 24.4. Officially 19.7 in the city in Central Park. But as you take a look, a little bit right now on the east end, a little bit holding together as some snow's moving through. But a lot of this we have finally quieted down, maybe a couple little flurries here or there as we're taking a look at the radar. But as we go into tonight, this is why Lonnie, I've been concerned about the refreezing. Our temperatures down to 23 in the city, to 14 Monticello, to 23 in Belmar. So refreezing tonight. Now tomorrow we see some sunshine, a cold sunshine on the way, upper 20s to the lower 30s on the way for us. But then looking ahead, unfortunately, KJ, we have more snow Tuesday night into Wednesday. Could pick up a couple of inches. We'll have more of that coming up.
Okay, Scott, thank you. You just heard the current conditions and what's ahead for tonight. So the mayor is asking people to stay indoors if they can. A hazardous travel advisory remains in place through midnight tonight. Lisa Rozner is in our First Alert weather tracker with a look at the roads. She's in Queens right now. Lisa?
That's right, Christine. We're on 63rd Drive in Middle Village, Queens. People here in the last hour or so have been coming out of their homes to start digging out their vehicles. As we know, tomorrow there is school and there are several people with work commitments. Now, we're going down one of the side streets here where you can see the roads are not as clear as some of these main roads. The city says that sanitation workers have come by about 99% of the streets in the city at least once. But some of these side streets, it looks like they've only come about once or twice. And it seems to be tricky as we make our way around the city. The Great Dig Out has begun. This Middle Village resident says Monday night was his second time coming out to shovel his car.
Now I'm just cleaning up for tomorrow, so to take my daughter to school tomorrow morning and go to work.
From Bryant Park to Jamaica, people who had to work describe the difficulty of getting around.
I've been shoveling all night.
Yeah. Are you feeling it, the weight of the storm?
Can't even move. I'm just going to go home, straight home.
How long did it take you to clean off your car?
About 45 minutes.
Monday afternoon, the West Side Highway was clear but full of puddles. Coming over the Whitestone Bridge to Queens, it was nothing but gray skies. For those traveling by foot, snow and slush-filled sidewalks had some people in Midtown walking in the street.
We are now trying to get some shoes for the little one because, yeah, like, we are good, but he's a bit cold, so we'll try to find a shop.
The mayor says 2,600 sanitation workers are on 12-hour shifts around the clock to salt and plow the streets.
We are plowing streets and doing everything we can to keep our roadways clear so that emergency vehicles can get through. Every vehicle that stays off the road makes that work that little bit easier.
Some traffic signs and traffic lights are covered with snow, as well as bus stops like this one on 10th Avenue near 48th Street.
It's been crazy. We're trying to get home to Idaho, and we've got kids we're trying to see, so we've been getting creative, trying to figure out a way home.
And getting creative is exactly what a lot of drivers will be doing tonight. This is a two-way street, but as you can see, it looks more like a one-way street. Some people have come to dig out their cars, some have not. The city reminding New Yorkers that especially property owners, that you have about 4 hours from when the snow stops falling to clear sidewalks in front of your home. Now, in terms of travel, this hazard weather travel advisory is in effect until midnight tonight. The mayor saying that there is a risk of refreezing, which will make the roads even more dangerous as the evening goes on. We're live in Middle Village, Queens. Lisa Rozner, CBS News, New York.
Lisa, thank you for that update from Queens. Meantime, people in Upper Manhattan, well, they were actually climbing over piles of snow at bus stops and jumping over puddles inside subway stations. Riders had longer commutes, and the stairs at the 163rd Street Amsterdam Avenue station were definitely slippery. But volunteers at a nearby church, they stepped in to help clear out the sidewalk nearby.
Just try to clean all around the block, because I'm a member of the church right here in Monte Calvario. And just clean. I do something for the community too. You can see, because it's foggy. Every time foggy, it's very dangerous to drive for the people.
So right now, C-train service remains suspended citywide. Because of that, the A-train is running local. There is also some backlash tonight over Mayor Mamdani's decision to reopen schools tomorrow. Political reporter Marcia Kramer says some lawmakers, teachers, and parents are demanding the mayor change his mind.
School will be in person tomorrow. You can still pelt me with snowballs when you see me.
Mayor Mamdani is being pelted with more than snowballs. He's facing an avalanche of demands to have schools go remote because of the blizzard.
We have plow trucks that have problems turning into these narrow streets because the snow is there and they have not been clear, and that means the school buses won't be able to maneuver tomorrow.
Queens Councilman Phil Wong isn't the only one saying it's a mistake to make kids show up in person for class tomorrow. Staten Island Borough President Vito Fasella said kids in his borough won't be able to make it because, quote, Staten Island is completely inundated. Numerous roads are impassable, and people have to walk in the middle of the street because the sidewalks are completely blocked by at least 2 feet of snow. Plus, over 60,000 signed this petition asking officials to, quote, prioritize the well-being of students and do remote learning. But Mayor Mamdani refused to change his mind. His spokesperson saying schools are critical to the stability, health, and wellness of nearly 900,000 young New Yorkers, whether through a warm meal, essential mental health supports, or childcare during the day for working families. In-person schooling is a lifeline for many New Yorkers. Keeping our doors open whenever possible will always be a focus of our city's efforts. Meanwhile, the Archdiocese of New York said that Catholic schools in Staten Island will remain closed tomorrow due to safety concerns. I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS News, New York.
Let's move to Long Island now, where a travel ban has been lifted in Suffolk County. And you can see here from these pictures, people were working hard all day to clear up the snow and make a safe pathway to get to where they needed to be. Jenna DeAngelis joins us now live in Babylon with how things are going there. And Jenna, I know that a lot of people were working to clear the snow, but we saw some kids having some fun out there too.
Christine, they were having fun, but I'm not going to lie. I heard Scott say more snow and I nearly passed out. I'm actually staring at a boat in someone's driveway, dreaming of the summer. But anyway, this neighborhood looks great. Obviously, the crews were out here working hard to clear the streets. But you know, when you clear the streets, what that means, you get these nice piles of snow, which we know from the last storm like to linger. I do want to draw your attention to some video we shot earlier in Central Islip. Drivers were stuck, and it shows that there are plenty of roads here in Suffolk County that are still covered with snow and dangerous to drive. Here in Babylon, the neighbor has been busy with people trying to clear out as much as they can while still making time to enjoy being out with the kids.
The kids love it. This is, I mean, she enjoyed her last snowstorm, you know, that few weeks ago. But, you know, she's liking this one a little more. There's some more snow, so, you know.
How do you compare last snowstorm to this one?
Well, I'll tell you, like when me and my brother-in-law were shoveling, I was like, it's like lifting up like bricks. It's a lot heavier. So, you know, people that are, you know, have any kind of like health conditions, they definitely got to be careful with it.
What was it like cleaning up the snow?
Hell, especially with no snowplow, or no snowblower, so it was tough.
That neighbor, Matt, and his friend Nick still found the energy to play hockey, although they said at that point they were running on fumes. And when I shared snow totals with neighbors here, more than 29 inches, one neighbor who was exhausted from shoveling said he was not surprised one bit, but they cleaned up and made the most of it out here. We're live in Babylon, Long Island. Jenna DeAngelis, CBS News, New York.
Okay, Jenna, thank you for that update. Let's go to Ridgewood, New Jersey. We saw conditions improving on the highways there, Route 17, but on the local roads, it's more of a mixed bag. The mayor asked for patience because it will take at least a couple of days to do all the cleanup. And we also saw NJ Transit crews trying to clear platforms at the train stations today. Then down at the Jersey Shore, well, they were battered with whipping winds throughout the storm. Roads were slick and dangerous. Plows kept moving, though, and residents took it all in stride in Long Branch. And once the snow stopped there, we found some people relaxing and having a lot of fun enjoying the winter weather. Still ahead here at 6, we're keeping an eye on the roads for you. Staten Island, one of the hardest hit boroughs in the city. We will take you there live. Plus, a tree more than 30 feet tall crashes to the ground, somehow narrowly missing a child. But first,
I think it's a better place to be right now. Central Park.
Yeah, he said it the best right there. Central Park, the place to be during a snowstorm. And we'll take you there for all of the excitement.